This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi, and welcome to Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of the best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students from Juarez Lincoln Elementary and also from Kennedy Zapata Elementary. But before we meet our students, let's turn our attention now to our special guest host today, and that would be Mr. Carlos Salinas from KGNS, the general manager over there. Carlos, welcome to our show, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Good morning. Good morning, students.
Good. And if you could explain to our students just what are some of your duties as general manager at the TV station?
Okay. Well, my name is Carlos Salinas, and I've been at KGNS for 21 years now. I'm the manager of the station, which means that I oversee operations at our NBC station, our ABC station, and our Telemundo station. We've got a great staff, and we're on the air every day with news, which is how we deal with our community most often. But I'm just happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
We're happy to have you there, Carlos. And let's turn our attention now to our students. Representing Juarez Lincoln, we have Alexa and Justin. And Alexa, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself. Just what are some of your favorite hobbies and pastimes?
At school, I love singing and dancing, and at home, I really love doing arts and crafts.
All right, very good, Alexa. And Justin, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself, please?
My favorite subject is science. I love to read, and I also like to do math.
All right, excellent, excellent. And of course, we have two students representing Kennedy Zapata, Michelle and Rigoberto. And Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
My favorite subject is social studies. I love to sing and dance, and I also love math.
All right, excellent. And Rigoberto, what about you?
My favorite subject is science. I love basketball, and I'm in 5th grade.
All right, it's a good thing you like basketball, and we'll explain later. But before we start the game, I want to go ahead and just go briefly over the rules. Each team is going to take turns spinning that wheel that you see behind you. We have questions in language arts, math, science, and social studies. And of course, each of those questions is going to be worth 5 points. If the wheel lands on that red section, the wild turn section, then the team in play has a chance to possibly earn 10 points. Wild turn questions are designed to be a little more challenging and difficult, so that's why they're worth a little bit more. And of course, the wild turn questions could be from any subject area like math, science, social studies, or language arts. And of course, each team will have 1 minute to answer their question, and of course, once you hear the chime, your time will be up and you'll have to give us an answer then and there. And of course, the team in play must answer correctly in order to earn the points, and if they don't, then the other team will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. So once the wheel spins and it lands on a particular category, Mr. Salinas will hand me the question, and then just let him read the questions and the 3 or 4 choices that are there, and then that's when your time will start, so you don't lose any time for that, okay? So let's go ahead and begin. Kennedy Zapata, you won our coin toss a little earlier today, so you guys can spin first. So Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you give us a good spin on that wheel, please? And just make sure it goes around at least once, or we'll make you spin again. And this time, Michelle's spin is going to land in the language arts subject area. So if you hand me a question from that box there, I'll take the copy and give them to our students. And again, this question will be worth 5 points if our students can answer correctly.
Okay, the question is, what is missing from the following sentence? Runs every afternoon. A, an apostrophe, B, an end mark, C, a predicate, or D, a subject?
D, a subject.
That is correct.
All right.
D, a subject.
So good job, Kennedy Zapata. You earned the 5 points. Juarez Lincoln, it's your turn. So Justin or Alexa, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And this time the spin will land in the science subject area. So this is our science question for the day. And again, this one will also be worth 5 points if our students can answer correctly.
Okay, the question is, which organism would occupy the highest place in a food web? Is it A field mouse, B, a hawk, C, grass, or D, a snake?
B.
B,
a hawk. It is correct.
That is correct. So good job, Juarez Lincoln. You earned the 5 points. Kennedy Zapata, it's your turn once again. So Rigoberto, why don't you give us a good spin on that wheel, please? And Rigoberto's spin will come to rest eventually, and this time it's going to land in the wild turn category. So let's see what our wild turn box has in store for our students. It's going to come from the language arts subject area.
The question is, writers use many elements to create their poems, such as rhythm, sound, imagery, and blank. Is it A, meter? Is it B, free verse? C, form? Or D, mood?
D, mood.
B, mood is incorrect.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Juarez Lincoln, you have a chance to possibly earn 10 points here. Do you have an answer for us, please?
Mm-hmm.
I need your answer right now, please.
C.
C, form is correct.
So form is correct. So Juarez Lincoln, you answered correctly and you earned the 10 points, and it's also your turn at the wheel. So Alexa or Justin, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? Give us a good spin. Make sure it goes around all the way at least once. And this time the spin will land in the language arts subject area. That's language arts questions for our students from Juarez Lincoln. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly.
Question is, what punctuation mark is missing in the following sentence? What is the temperature in Laredo? Is it A, a period, B, a comma, C, a question mark, or D, an exclamation point?
C, a question mark.
Question mark is correct.
Okay, very good, guys. You earned the 5 points. Kennedy Zapata, it's still your turn now, so Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you give us a good spin on that wheel, please? And Michelle's spin will come to rest eventually in the math subject area. This will be our first math question of the day. And again, it's worth 5 points for our students if they can answer correctly.
Question is, which solid has two circular bases? Is it A, cone, B, a sphere, C, a cylinder, or D, a pyramid?
C, cylinder.
C, cylinder is correct.
That is correct. So good job, guys. You earned the 5 points. And Juarez Lincoln, it's your turn once again. So give us a good spin, Alexa, please. Alexa's turn lands in the science subject area. So our students from Juarez Lincoln will get a science question.
The question is, annual rings can help a scientist determine blank. A tree's habitat, B, the age of a tree, C, a tree's parent, or D, the height of a tree?
B.
B, the age of a tree is correct.
All right. Very good, guys. Juarez Lincoln earns 5 points, and it's Kennedy Zapata's turn. So Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you guys give us a good spin on that wheel, please? And Rigoberto's spin will come to rest eventually. And this time it's going to land in the language arts subject area. Language arts is coming up a lot today. All right. Your copy here.
The question is, you are writing a blank when you explain or inform. Is it A personal narrative? Is it B, expository? Is it C, persuasive? Or D, a friendly letter?
B. Expository.
B is correct.
All right. Good job, guys. You earned the 5 points, and Juarez Lincoln, your turn once again. So Alexa or Justin, will one of you guys spin that wheel for us, please? And this time the wheel comes to rest in the math subject area. So, all right.
Okay, the question is, Mario has a jar filled with different coins. He has 11 pennies, 10 dimes, 7 nickels, and 2 quarters. What fraction of the coins are nickels? Is it A, 4/14? Is it B, 2/30? Is it C, 7/30? Or D, 7/23?
And of course, this is a math question for our students from Juarez Lincoln.
C.
C is correct.
All right. So good job, guys. You earned the 5 points. And Kennedy Zapata, your turn once again. So Michelle or Rigoberto, one of you guys go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And this time our wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category. So let's see what the wild turn box has in store for our students. It's going to be a math question. And of course, this can be worth up to 10 points if our students can answer correctly.
Question is, Laura went to San Antonio for the weekend. She left on Friday at 5:45 p.m. It took her 2 hours and 35 minutes to arrive in San Antonio. At what time did she arrive? Is it A, 8:10 p.m., B, 7:20 p.m., C, 8:20 p.m., or D, 7:10 p.m.?
And of course, our students have up to a minute to answer this math question. It's going to be a wild term question for our students, and they can earn 10 points by answering correctly. And of course, if our students from Kennedy Zapata fail to answer the question correctly, then our students from Juarez Lincoln will get a chance to answer and earn the points maybe.
C, 8:20.
C is correct.
All right, good job, guys. Good job. And of course, Kennedy Zapata earns the 10 points by answering correctly. And it's now time for a quick break. So let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
You could hit a grand slam this year and win a new car just by going to school. The same Kia in the Classroom program is back. All United ISD high school students are eligible to win a new 2015 Kia Soul. Just have perfect attendance during any 9-week period, and your name will be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a new car. Don't strike out, attend class, and win a new Kia Soul.
And live happily ever after. Hi, I'm Juan Roberto Ramirez, United ISD board member and a proud grandparent. I really enjoy volunteering and getting involved in my grandchildren's school activities, and I want to encourage other grandparents to do the same. Did you know that any UISD resident over 60 is eligible to apply for a UISD Gold Key card? This allows free entry into athletic and fine arts events. Volunteer, get involved, and enjoy the rewards of being a grandparent.
School safety begins with your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. This school year, say no to drugs and alcohol. Always report bullying to an adult. Attend class every day. Texting and cell phone use is forbidden when driving in school zones. Report any criminal or suspicious activity to campus police. And always watch out for kids at crosswalks and when loading on and off buses.
Keep our kids safe.
Listen up, students. The Sames Kia in the Classroom program is back. All United ISD high school students are eligible to win a new 2015 Kia Soul. All you have to do is have perfect attendance during any 9-week period, and your name will be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a new car. Don't get red carded this year. Go to school and score a new Kia Soul.
And welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest here at United ISD. And today we have students from Juarez Lincoln Elementary and from Kennedy Zapata Elementary. And our guest host today is Mr. Carlos Salinas, the General Manager at KGNS Television. And Carlos, what do you think of our show so far?
Oh, it's great. We've had a lot of language arts questions and a couple of math. The math was a little tough, but I think everybody's doing great.
Good. And I guess before we resume play, you have a question and a little presentation for our students.
I wanted to ask who likes sports? Football, basketball? What sports do you like?
Baseball.
Baseball. Oh, baseball is a lot of fun.
Soccer. Or
Soccer.
basketball.
Two of my sons are in soccer. Michelle?
Basketball and volleyball.
Basketball and volleyball. And
Basketball.
Roberto?
Basketball.
Basketball. Well, I just wanted to let you all know that on behalf of KGNS, ABC, and Telemundo, I've got a pair of tickets to the Globetrotters tonight for each of you, and hopefully you can enjoy some time with your family. Okay?
All right, very good. And thank you for the contribution there, Carlos. All right. Well, let's go ahead and resume play now, and it's going to be Juarez Lincoln Elementary's turn. So, Justin or Alexa, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time the wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category. So, let's see what our wild turn has in store for our students. It's going to come from the reading subject area.
The question is, what does the idiom free as a bird mean in the following statement? Alana is free as a bird now that she graduated. Is it A, unaware? Is it B, to be stubborn? C, completely free to do what you want when without worries? Or D, in a wild, crazy manner?
C.
C is correct.
All right. So good job, Juarez Lincoln. You earned the 10 points by answering correctly. And Kennedy Zapata, it's your turn once again. So Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And as our wheel goes round and round, it's going to come to rest eventually. And this time it's going to land in the social studies category. So I believe this is our first social studies question of the day. And
Question
again,
is, what is the name of the current president? Is it A, George W. Bush? Is it B, Barack Obama? C, Abraham Lincoln? Or D, George Washington?
B, Barack Obama.
It is correct.
All right. Very good, guys. You earned the 5 points. And Juarez Lincoln, it's your turn once again. So, Justin, give us a good spin on that wheel, please. And Juarez Lincoln will have a science question to answer. And again, this will also be worth 5 points if our students can answer correctly.
Okay, the question is, in a scientific investigation, a variable is A or N. A, explanation that is widely agreed upon. B, factor that is changed during the investigation. C, factor that is not changed during the investigation. Or D, prediction based on facts.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kennedy Zapata, you have a chance to earn 5 points here. Do you have an answer for us?
B.
B is correct.
All right. So good job, Kennedy Zapata. You earned those 5 points, and it's also your turn at the wheel. So Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you guys spin for us, please? And this time our students from Kennedy Zapata will have a science question to answer. And again, this will be worth 5 points for our students if they can answer correctly.
Question is, Lisa uses her rear view mirror to see traffic when she rides her bike. Which characteristic of light lets Lisa see cars in her rear view mirror? Is it A, reflection? Is it B, refraction? C, translucent? Or D, transparency?
A, reflection.
A is correct.
All right, very good, guys. And you earned the 5 points. And Juarez Lincoln, it's your turn once again. So Justin or Alexa, will one of you kindly spin that wheel for us? Go ahead, guys. And with that spin, the wheel's going to land in the science subject area. So, all right, that's your copy and your copy.
The question is, about 50% of the electricity produced in the U.S. is created by burning coal. What form of energy is coal? Is it A, chemical, B, heat, C, light, or D, natural?
D.
D is incorrect.
I'm sorry, guys, that's incorrect. Kennedy Zapata, you have another chance to earn some points here. Do you have an answer for us, please?
B, heat.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Carlos, if you can, just tell us the answer we were looking for
The
here.
correct answer is A, chemical.
All right, so it was a chemical. No points on this round, but good try, everybody. And of course, Kennedy Zapata, it's your turn once again. So Rigoberto or Michelle, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And our students from Kennedy Zapata will have another wild card question to answer. And let's see, this one's going to be coming from the science subject area, so another science question here.
Okay, the question is, Peter placed ice cubes in a glass of water. The ice cubes melted. Which of the following caused the ice cubes to melt? Is it A, the ice cubes absorbed heat energy from the water? Is it B, the water absorbed the cold energy from the ice? C, the ice cubes gave off cold energy to the water? Or D, the water absorbed heat energy from the ice?
Now, this is a wild turn question from the science subject area. It's for our students from Kennedy Zapata. They can earn 10 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from Juarez Lincoln will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points.
B is incorrect.
I'm sorry, that was incorrect. Juarez Lincoln, do you have an answer for us, please? And of course, we're going to need your answer right now, so just give it your best shot, guys. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Carlos, can you tell them the answer we were looking for?
The answer is A, ice cubes absorbed heat energy from the water.
So, again, no points on this round, but good try, everyone. And Juarez Lincoln Elementary, it's your turn once again. So, Alexa or Justin, will one of you guys kindly spin that wheel for us, please? And this time our students from Juarez Lincoln Elementary will have a language arts question to answer.
The question is, when you write a creative introduction, you are blank. A, editing, B, publishing, C, drafting, or D, revising.
And
C.
What was the letter?
C.
C. C is correct.
C is correct. So good job, Juarez Lincoln. You earned the 5 points. And Kennedy Zapata, your turn once again. So Michelle or Rigoberto, will one of you kindly spin that wheel for us, please? And this time our students from Kennedy Zapata will wind up with a social studies question. All right.
Okay, the question is, to move from one country, place, or locality to another, A is transfer, B is fly, C, migrate, or D, travel.
C, migrate.
C is correct.
All right. Good job, Kennedy Zapata. You earned the 5 points. And Juarez Lincoln, your turn once again. So Alexa or Justin, will one of you guys kindly spin that wheel for us? And our students from Juarez Lincoln will wind up with a social studies question. All right.
If I could get it.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, the question is, these scientists study the artifacts of people who lived long ago and draw conclusions from them. Is it A, archaeologists, B, anthropologists, C, engineer, or D, researcher?
A.
A is correct.
All right, good job, Juarez Lincoln. You earned the 5 points, and it's time now to take a quick break. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back.
Listen up, students. The Saints Kia in the Classroom program is back. All United ISD high school students are eligible to win a new 2015 Kia Soul. All you have to do is have perfect attendance during any 9-week period, and your name will be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a new car. Don't get red carded this year. Go to school and score a new Kia Soul!
Like adults, young people need to exercise too. At least 1 hour of physical activity every day. Regular exercise helps you.
Build healthy bones, muscles, and joints.
Feel less stressed.
Feel better about ourselves.
Keep a healthy weight.
Sleep better at night. Feel more ready to learn in school.
And don't forget to make healthy food choices as well.
Exercise and healthy eating equals success.
It's school time, and let's keep Laredo's children safe by following these important safety tips when driving through school zones.
Slow down to 20 miles per hour and be extra careful when driving near schools. State law prohibits the use of cell phones in school zones. If you see a school bus with flashing lights, remember to stop until the bus resumes motion.
Failure to heed these warnings could result in fines or jail time. By staying alert and obeying all traffic laws, we can keep our kids safe.
United Independent School District wants to help parents stay connected to their children through the Parent Portal located on the UISD website. This allows parents to access their child's school schedule, assignments, grades, and testing information. An email account is required to access the Parent Portal. If you need an email address, you can log on to Google for your free email account. Stay connected to your child through the United ISD Parent Portal.
Attention all United ISD high school students. You could win a new car and other great prizes just by going to school. The UISD Never Be Absent program is back this year and it's bigger and better than ever. Just have perfect attendance during any 9-week period and you'll be eligible to win a new 2015 Kia Soul courtesy of Sames Kia in the Classroom. You could be driving to school in style, but remember, never be absent.
And welcome back. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest pupils here at United ISD. Of course, we'd like to thank our students from Kennedy Zapata Elementary and from Juarez Lincoln Elementary for being such good sports and joining us here today. And of course, I also want to extend a thank you to our special guest, Mr. Carlos Salinas, General Manager at KGNS Television. And Carlos, what did you think of our show today?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Had a really good time. Thank you for having me.
Certainly. And of course, before we depart, I'd like to mention some of the sponsors who provide our students with prizes. Chick-fil-A at Bob Bullock Loop, Montana Mike's, Sonic, America's Drive-In, CC's Pizza, Subways, and Great American Cookies. And with that, let's all say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.